Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so I think my why is bringing emotion through color, and that's what I'm bringing to people. Whatever they want to use the color artwork for, as opposed to like if they want to be perceived as being powerful, if they want a calming effect, or if they want an excitement in a room or something like that. My artwork, depending on the colors it has, would invoke these kinds of emotions. I think that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so tell me more. So it's not just the quilt work, is it?
Correct. It is. It's more about the color. My focus is really all about the color combinations. It just happens to be that it's in quilt art, and that's the form I'm taking. But the idea is the combinations of colors. And I know that people have always said, oh, these are bright, these are beautiful, I love the colors, and I've always made them because of the colors. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where I want to go with this. At first, I thought the colors were giving confidence to people, but I think that's giving confidence to me, and that's not necessarily the emotion that other people are feeling, but they are feeling something, or they're wanting to feel something when they look at.
Yeah. So usually color in terms of psychology,
Yeah,
there's like it's very narrow. I mean, there's no wide spectrum. Red means something to most of the people.
right.
Pink means something to most of people, right? So that's good.
Yes.
So yeah, so you can play with that. So having said that, let's talk about. So if we are saying that um, your work is more about the color and the emotions that you want people to evoke, or if we're actually being honest, they need something to evoke something in them.
Yes.
They know what they want to be, the feelings that they want to evoke. They just don't know how to do it.
Yes.
And so they need someone to help them with putting this together.
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, we are talking, it's a very specific target market.
Yes.
Not everyone is enlightened. Not everyone is aware of that. Not
Correct.
everyone will go to the room and will say, okay, I need something to lift my spirit, or I need something to make me feel this and that.
Correct.
Okay, so
But
let's talk about your target market.
so wait a minute. No, the why couldn't, I mean, obviously obviously my target market is not everyone,
Yeah,
but wouldn't it be anyone who wants to kind of decorate a room or a living space that they want to evoke a certain emotion when they're there, when they're in that space?
absolutely, yes.
Okay.
However, now we're talking about something different. Now we're talking about the sweet, this where there. So here's the thing:
Okay.
everyone wants to feel good,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Everyone wants to step into a room and to feel like it's they feel good.
Yes.
Now, but not everyone will go to a room and you will say, I'm not feeling it. Let me see what I can do. Most
Okay.
people will probably buy a picture from IKEA and put it on the wall.
Right.
Most people will just paint the wall white or black or whatever color they
Mhm.
want, right? They
Right.
would never think about, okay, let me see what's out there. Let me see if there's some specific an artwork that speaks to me that I cannot live without, that will make me feel exactly what I want to feel.
Yes.
And so we're talking more about artistic people. We're talking more about people who are familiar with it's they're not just artistic in a way, they're more
I got like energy people,
energy people.
that kind
Yes,
of thing. Yep.
definitely Reiki people, all that
Yep.
stuff. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's not everyone, although we want
Right.
everyone to purchase from us, but the way you speak and where you're going to speak has to be very specific, at least at the beginning.
Yes. Okay.
Because
Good.
you don't want to work hard. You want it to flow. Whatever you're going to say, you want it to flow, and you want the right people to
Hear it. Right.
instantly, not just hear it, but instantly be, oh yeah, that's me,
Yes.
right? You want it to
Yes.
flow. So let's talk about them. So
Okay.
yes, we're talking about spiritual people for sure.
Yep.
There's like, I'm sure there's somewhere like healing power,
Yep.
you know?
Because there's the chakras and all that. That's
Yes.
all color involved. And yes.
Absolutely that. And
like
then,
holistic healing night would go under,
yeah.
And they actually have a term, color therapy, color psychology, people who do that sort of work.
Mm-hmm. I remember I saw, and it speaks to me in so many levels because I'm coming from the art world. I major in art actually, and education. So for me, it's colors is everything.
Yeah.
So also for artistic people, that might also work.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't want you spread wide. I want you to start with one target market that you feel the most comfortable with.
Okay.
And so if you are doing Reiki, if you're doing what's the word, meditation, if you're using any of those methods, go use that target market, this specific target market. Okay. And then you can try different target markets, but this way you're just going to start feeling comfortable about the way you present yourself, the way you pitch your services and all that stuff, and then you can make it a little bit about the other target markets.
Good.
Okay, so now if I'm looking at your website,
which I know is not reflective of any of this yet.
Yeah, but that's good because that's why we're here today, right?
That's right.
Okay, so now if we're saying it's about, listen, this is also very emotional, and the way I would approach that, I will get them to pre-select themselves. Meaning they need to feel so special that they're in this high level of understanding what you are saying. Because you come in from, you're talking to them and you're telling them, listen, if you are not a regular person, and that's what you're going to say.
Yes. I want them to, this is for the unique individual. That's like a point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, if I'm going to your website, I'm like, I want to be unique.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what you're going to use. If you are, a unique person, if you understand how color can affect people, so you're telling them basically, if you're smart, this is the place for you. So everything, so now I'm looking at your website, everything needs to be shifted because it's not about the quilt anymore.
Right.
However, when you describe your words, you're going to say the way I do it is with. So just let me give you an example. I might say, I'm a mindset and business coach. I work with clients. My job is to align where you want to be with where you are today. And I do that with online presence and brilliant websites and working with you on your mindset.
Yes.
See what I did? So that's what you need to do. Just make it a little bit more specific. But okay, so I'm color specialist.
Yes.
Or it's a bit too wide, but we need something that is more specific to what you do.
Okay.
Color is not the right word, but definitely use expert, specialist, something like that. Mm-hmm. And then you tell them, I make you feel good. My job is to make you feel good. Or even more than good. Like my job is to elevate your well-being or something, talk to them. It's all recorded. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
I know you're taking notes.
Seriously writing, I know.
No, right. But I do understand that because I write all the time, and it's I like it because it makes me for some reason it helps me understand more and come up with more ideas. So I totally understand that. But anyways, that's how you describe that, and that's what you're going to be putting on the homepage, big letters, like above the fold. I'm we said not color specialist, but something. Mm-hmm. My job is to make you feel better, use different words. And I do that with art. Don't say quilt or anything. I do that with art, right? So then when they go and check the works, they're going to see your art. Now, I would also, just to make it very clear on the homepage, I would put couple of, you have 2 or 3 words, your works, and describe what kind of feelings people expect, those specific works evoke in people. Very short, but like if you show something purple, or if you show something, so maybe you are the expert on colors, and maybe you should actually create a video talking about this, each piece and how people feel about that. And if you want to feel that, also, for example, if you have a new baby, maybe this is the right color for a new baby, for a girl room or boy rooms, or if you have whatever they need. The idea, what I'm thinking right now is that they need to be thinking, we want them at that space, okay, that makes sense. Now let's see, my home, I want to feel, lately my son have been feeling down, so I want him to feel maybe energized. So maybe, what kind of work do you have for someone, for energizing people? Or let me see, maybe there's a list and I can check the list, energizing, boom. Let me click on that and see what I can get for that specific feeling that I want to evoke.
Okay, yeah.
See?
Yes.
That's the whole, and then boom, I'm buying it, and that's it. Now, in the future, you might have more than just quilts. Maybe you're going to have pictures. Maybe you're going to have stones. Maybe you're going to have, I don't know, maps or whatever it is. And that's why I think it's good not to be focusing on just the quilts and talk about the colors.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. I had a session with Victoria.
Victoria.
I want to say Whitfield. I don't think that's right. Because,
I don't know the last name. That's fine.
I just had a thing with her just last week, and that's where we got a lot of clarity on this. She was fantastic, and she said to make a video for each quilt that was on sale, that I had for sale, and explain the color features in it, and why it made me feel, because my big thing was I feel courageous and willing to do new things with my artwork, and talk about that in each piece as well.
Yeah.
As well as talk about the color combination and why this would evoke such and such a feeling.
I completely agree. I love Victoria, and I completely agree with that. However, remember, people don't care much about you. They care about them.
Yes.
So I would, if you want, you can create 2 types of videos. You can create one video, which is you can upload to YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and just show the work and talk about your feelings and exactly what you just said. And then you can create another one on the for the website, specifically for the website, where it's a little bit more about them. What can you expect from this piece to evoke in your home, in your son hearts, in your your room, whatever. It's all about them. Remember, you. People like, this is the number one word is you. Okay, so definitely when you promote yourself on social medias, talk about what made you do this. I would even, so here's how you can put it all together. Let's say if you know who's your ideal client, you can use that. So if you know your ideal client is shopping at the Gap, for example, or they shopping at JCPenney or whatever, it doesn't matter. So when you do those Facebook videos, you can say, I chose those colors because I felt that way. And also I saw something in Gap the other day, and that reminded me about this color that I wanted to use. So immediately I went and purchased that, and I created this piece of work. So you talk to them in different levels. You talk to them about emotions. You talk to them about, something that they are familiar with. You talk to them, you show them that you basically shop at the same shop. So we put it all together, but that's again for the Facebook page. Okay. If we want to make your website a hub, we want it to be like a dictionary of colors. We want it to be the place where I'm feeling something and I need something now, and I can maybe even search by color, because that's what I had the dream, and I saw white horses and I want to know what it means, and I want something on my wall to represent that. I'm coming to your website and I'm looking for something white.
Okay.
So you might want to have two different type of lists, one by color and one by emotions.
Okay.
And it doesn't have everything has to be ready for tomorrow, but I'm just giving you some ideas as how to make it something that will convert, that get people to actually buy from you.
Okay.
Right. So let's
wait. The list of color and emotion, that's going to be like on the purchase page. That's where they're purchasing the items.
It can be like on the homepage. It can be something like meaning of colors, and you give you just put maybe two main colors, and then if you want to, and it just links. So the meaning of colors, I would put like 3 different maybe quilts, one blue, one white, one red. And if they click on the red one, that will take them to the page with the red work. Okay. And on that page, you need to explain what it means, what they can expect from that red piece of work, how it's going to make them feel, this red piece of work. And then on that page, you said if you're interested to see other colors or to understand what other color means and what type of emotion they can evoke, click here. And then you're going to have one page with all the colors, with all your works, and with explanation on each color. Does that make sense?
I think so, but that's all right. I'll watch the video again, and I'll figure out what you said exactly, in what order, how to,
Okay, so basically, let me just quickly explain. Basically, it means that every piece of work should have its own page.
Yes, okay.
That's number 1, with explanation about where, maybe about the color, but also maybe which room will be most affected. If you put that work in the bedroom, it's better than if you put it in the living room. Okay, you want them to think about, and you just suggesting, don't this room might be the most powerful affecting if you put it in the living room.
Okay. Yep.
And that's one thing. So each piece should have its own page, and then you're going to have another page with one list of all the works. So with maybe a tiny thumbnail of the piece, and then they can click on it. So you just have one list of all the works. Okay. And then you do the same for we said colors, emotion. We want them to be able to search by
color and emotion. You said
colors and emotion. So you do the same for emotions. One list for all the emotions. Put like 10 different emotions.
Yep.
And if you click on this, that will take you to those works.
Okay.
It sounds complicated, but it's not. It just links between pages.
Yeah, no, I can do that. I have no problem with that.
Yeah. So they can either way, they can go from here or there, but they end up in the same page, basically. Okay. How many, let me see, I'm on your website, so let's see how many.
I think I have about 7 pages, and I know I can hide pages, like having hidden pages, so to speak. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going back to your menu bar. There's a little bit too many tabs here. There are too many tabs. So keep it to 7 or less.
Okay. Oops.
And you can easily do, you know, gallery of quilt for sale, class description, purchase classes. Purchase class can go under class descriptions, or maybe it's classes, descriptions, and purchase class.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Because then people get confused. Testimonials, contract. Why contract is here? Contact. Sorry.
Yep.
Contact, about. FAQ also can go. FAQ can go under something. It doesn't have to have its own tab.
Okay.
Okay, and I want much more about you as an expert on the homepage. It's all about you. There's only one you here.
Okay.
Right? So put a picture of you maybe working, or put a picture of you with maybe some colors in the background, or where it's you.
Okay.
You're an expert. I should feel it from the homepage.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. More testimonials, like a lot of testimonials on the homepage.
Okay.
People, you've been selling those quilts for how many years already?
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Okay, and you have you have testimonials.
I have some. I have mostly testimonials for the classes. I only have a couple testimonials for the sales, because when I started selling, I didn't collect contact information. So I only have a couple of people that were friends of mine that bought stuff that I can contact. So yeah. I don't have a lot of sale ones.
Good. All right. For now, 3 or 4 is good.
Okay.
Get them to create videos. Tell them it's the easiest way on their cell phone, 2 minutes. Say that and instruct them exactly what they need to say.
Okay.
Tell them, usually, I just copy paste it and send it to everyone. Mm-hmm. I bought this from Lil. It made me, where exactly they put it on, was it in the living room, or exactly where they hang it on, and the room, and how they feel about it. Every time I go to my son's room, I don't know why I said always sons. Every time I go to my daughter's room, I feel like the sun is shining inside the room. Mm. Okay, that's what we want.
Okay.
And that you should have that on your homepage.
Okay. Where do the testimonials go on the page?
In your case, like everywhere. So it depends, because if we have if we remove this, let's say, home, scared to a little, we need a lot of more, we said testimonials, but also about you. So I would construct it a little bit different. I would start with a tagline, which we just discussed, and I would say, listen, I'm Lil, I'm a color expert. This goes, what I just said goes above the fold.
Yep.
Right? That's your tagline, and you're going to have an image underneath, an image of something, about something related to colors, or image of someone. I don't know, what's the age of your target market? Let's say it's 50.
Yeah.
So someone feels so good. So even someone looking at the sun, but we need someone to feel amazing. And that's what you need here.
Okay.
And then underneath, immediately, I would put some testimonials.
Okay.
Maybe even the 3 of them right next to each other, 3 videos.
Okay.
And then you talk about a little bit how colors can affect your whole being, basically. It's not just about the way you feel right now, but the way you live your life. Not too long, like 2-3 sentences. And then after that, I would put 3 different quilts, or 3 different works. Remember how we said about the green, and I will give them names. The green meadow, the blue sky, so 3 different works with names, a small description. This will make you feel this and that. They click on that, they go to the page with a little bit more information. So that's underneath the description of what you do, the colors and all that. And then if you had more testimonials, I will put it underneath. If you don't, I will put a little bit of information about you. How many years have you been doing it? Videos or whatever you have that you can talk about. That's going underneath.
Okay.
That's it. You don't need more.
Okay.
And for the tab, for the menu bar, again, be specific. Add something about colors, the color definition, how colors can evoke feelings in your life, or can you make you feel more alive, or so we're gonna need something about that and something about feelings.
I'm sorry, what?
Feelings.
Feelings, okay. Okay.
Emotions, feelings.
Yep.
Okay.
I've actually been doing some research on the psychology of color and a lot of that stuff, the emotions and how to decorate the room and what kind of colors do certain colors, and what certain colors in a room make you feel and that kind of thing. Yeah. So So now let me ask you this. So I'm getting this research information. How do I put this together and not infringe copyrights? And there's one of the places I've got is they actually have a link set up so that I can put it on the website, and it's a link to their color form, and it tells red means this, blue means this, blah, 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 which I would like to use. That is already set up. I can just put the link right in. They made it just for that purpose. Okay. But for other stuff, so I'm doing the research and I'm getting all this information, and they're generally saying the same thing. Red is, red is exciting, but it's aggressive, and black is posh, but it's mourning. And, they're saying the same thing in all these sites. So how do I do this without infringing copyright?
You just create your own. So put it all together, make it yours. Don't copy. Just make it yours, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? In the future, it might be a good idea to give assessments to people. So if you want to create a freebie or something for people to sign up, you can get them to sign up for something that will help them figure out which color they should wear or use, or get your life color, or maybe you can do color consultation or something like that.
Should I be asked, how do I want to say this? Should I be asking them what colors? No, that's not what I want to say. My idea for an IFO was to give them something like this color chart. So they could say, my favorite color is blue. What does that mean? But should I be presenting it that way, or should I be doing it more like you said, where I would say, tell me your favorite color and I will tell you the information about that color? They can go online.
It can go either way. I would experiment it and do different posts on Facebook and see what people are more likely, more commenting on.
Okay.
Because it depends. Sometimes some people like to be playful, and they like to be teased. And some people like it straightforward.
Okay. So but if I just present them with a color chart that has the information on it, then I don't expect that they would comment much. Whereas if I'm saying, tell me your favorite color, then they have to respond.
Right. No, but you can do who wants to know, who wants a color. No, you can ask who's interested to know what their favorite color means.
Okay.
Right? So, but the benefit of giving them the whole chart in advance is that they can also go and check about their spouse, the family member, right? So that could be maybe even nicer. I don't know.
And the one thing I liked about the color chart, because I did it myself, is, I have my favorite color is purple. My second favorite color is orange, which are really diverse colors. But I wanted to see what that meant together.
That's interesting.
So that was kind of interesting to me, but I'm a little geeky that way. So
yeah, me too. What does it mean? Did you check?
Well, both of them are rather energizing and unique. Purple is not found in nature that often, so it's considered a unique color. And orange is also a attention grabber. So that's what I got out of it, because that's exactly what I like to be. I like to be unique and an attention grabber, and I like people to say, what is that? And I'll say,
Yeah.
look what I got, you know?
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
I love it. Now, you know what else I thought? Maybe not now, but maybe in the future, you can also maybe buy some, you know, those decals people, how do you call them? Decals?
Decals.
Decals. You can even add those to your website.
Mm.
I don't know.
But a
like
decal of what? What do you mean?
like something that they can put on the wall in the room.
Oh, so like a little color chart, but
Yes.
a decal film. Okay, yeah, I could get that done. Yeah.
But you're going to position yourself now as the color expert.
Okay.
So everything related to color. 2-3 posts a day on colors, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere about colors. Oh, you know what I saw? I saw this brilliant green outside, and I was thinking about blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do the color of the week.
Mm.
Or maybe the color of the week is too much, but the color of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And get them used to know. Do you send out newsletters?
Yeah.
Okay, now you
I just got a MailChimp today. That was my big thing this morning, was to accomplish MailChimp. So I did.
Perfect.
Oh.
Perfect. So now you have one newsletter a month about the color of the month.
Okay.
What does it mean? Research shows that people that favor this color are just like this and that. What should you pair it with?
Mm-hmm.
Should you put it in a room? Maybe there's some colors that you should not use in a room or in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
They said there's some of that. I've already researched into that, and there is some that they say, you know, are not really favorable for certain rooms. Like bright yellow is just hard on the eyes. So scientifically, it's hard on the eyes, whereas in purples and blues, it's less strenuous. I happen to like bright yellow, and that's actually what I have in my sewing studio. It's so bright. I love it. But there's certain colors, like they said, red. Red is good for eating, but if you're on a diet, you might not want your kitchen to be painted red because it encourages appetite. So things like that, they've actually said.
Yeah, so that's actually a whole new blog post or a whole new, you know, so you can play with that. Okay. Have you noticed that all the food chain logos have red in them?
Yeah, actually, a lot of restaurants are painted red, orange, or yellow because their appetite.
Exactly.
Right.
So there's so many things you can say about them and get excited, and maybe have a session with you where they can discuss colors and chakras and all that stuff. You can do so much with it. Mm-hmm. But first, make sure that you look fantastic on your website and you position yourself as an expert.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Put really nice picture of you. Like, do you have nice pictures?
I have some nice pictures. I was going to do some videos too, because I wanted to put videos up on the website.
Definitely videos. Always remember to mention your name, your website, what you do, and only after that talk about whatever you wanted to talk. And then if you have something to pitch, go to my website, or I have a class coming up. Or always remember to do that and never be shy.
Okay.
The more is the better.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and play with the fonts, play with the colors, make it really, really about the colors and expertise. But there's this is what I want to say before. When it comes to color, it can be the wrong people. Here's what I want to say. The wrong people might not take it seriously. Mm-hmm. So your job, it's tricky, but your job is to make sure that people, because unless they take it seriously, they will not they need, how do you say that, if they don't take it seriously, they will not be willing to pay.
Yes.
So you need to come from a place where listen, this can be as powerful to your life as any other thing that you invest in. Okay, and I know what I'm talking about, actually. I've been doing this for the last 5 years. The results are amazing. I literally changed people's lives.
Okay.
So I invite you for a quick discussion.
Okay. Good. Good.
Okay? You got
Okay.
a lot of stuff to do.
So now what do so I know in your business, you're always talking about, getting the people on the phone call. That's like the main point, get them to have a phone call. But in my line of work, that's not generally how this is done. So what is my goal? I get the people's email address. I can contact them through newsletters and blog posts and so forth. But do I necessarily need to really like focus on a phone call, or what do you think? I mean, if they're going to purchase a piece, I don't know how much phone calling they need to be doing. If they're going to commission a piece, then we have to talk.
Yeah. So for you, you have two objectives. Either purchase it, because it's in the website, you can just buy it, depends on the colors and the emotion you want to evoke. Or if you want something that is specific and you want to commission something, then we're going to have a call where I'm going to actually interview you. I'm going to ask relevant questions, and you can actually create the questions, the list of the questions in advance and send them over, because it's serious.
Yeah.
And the more serious you are, the higher the price you can charge.
Okay. Good. Because that's been a sticking point for me, because I've not known what to focus on once I got their attention.
Yeah. So I would listen, if you need money coming in, and you need money coming in, for now, I'll focus about just sell, whatever you already have, sell.
Yep.
And once in a while, I would say, okay, this month I have room for one new client. Okay, so see how people react, see if there's interest, see what's going on, but always sell.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Okay.
Yes.
And whenever you sell something, you go and post it on social media. You say, this piece has been, find a new loving home. How about you? What would you like to see? There's some other pieces that are on sale or not on sale, but
Yep. Okay.
Always get people excited.
Okay, great. Excellent.
What else I can do for you?
IFO.
Change your email address.
Change my email address?
Yeah, we don't want it to be Gmail.
I just went through that process about a year ago, not even a year ago.
Yeah, the thing is that if we are going to make you the expert, Gmail is not an expert email address.
So it should be the one off of the website? Comes off the website, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Originally, when I first started doing my websites, it was for my massage therapy business, and I had Massage Therapy for Health at, whatever it was. And unfortunately, because it had the word massage in it, it was spammed. It was, I went to all kinds of porn sites, everything. It was horrible. And within like 3 months, I had to change it to a personal email because I couldn't, it just wasn't,
oh my God.
None of my emails were going through. They were getting blocked by firewalls. And it was ridiculous. So I kind of kept that philosophy going forward. And that's why it's always just been kind of the personal, on the personal email.
Yeah.
This won't have that connotation, but the massage, unfortunately.
But now you're stepping up. So now it's time to do something professional. Okay. Good. You have a lot. Is this a WordPress website?
No, it's a .easy.
Okay.
And I've just always used them from the beginning.
Okay,
That's where I started, but
that's fine. Yeah.
I know you've done a lot of stuff on the security issue.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how, the only thing I'm doing right now is going through PayPal to purchase my product.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming PayPal is a secured place.
Yeah.
So do I need to necessarily get a security certificate? I looked into it and there's an expense involved with that. So at the moment, it's not really available to me, but
did you look at...
You said for SEO purposes, it makes more sense, right?
Yeah. Also, some browsers will mark the website not secured. So yeah, it is important. Some hosting companies are giving it for free.
Mm-hmm.
So check that. I know GoDaddy charge for that. I know some, but I know mine, for example, Bluehost, you get it for free.
Okay. I already checked with .easy, and they said that their hosting company is charging, and they're trying to work towards a better
system. So wait.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a couple of weeks before you finish the work on the website. So wait. We don't know if it's going to change.
Okay.
Hopefully it will.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, but it is important, especially because you want people to be able to find you on Google. So yeah,
right. Okay,
it is important.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Cherie. You are so helpful.
My pleasure. I'm happy to help. Really.
Yeah, I really appreciate this, and I'm so in love with your videos and stuff. I love getting your emails. They're so informative.
So join me tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's a good one for you.
I know. I can't. I've already got an appointment, and I won't be able to see it. But
you will see the replay.
Yes, I will definitely. I'm looking forward to it because I would love to see what you've got to say.
Okay. So blessing and be well. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay.
Thank you so much, Cherie. You too. Good blessings to you too.
Thank you. Bye.